What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Rel, back with another video. Today I got 3 reasons on why starting from scratch in your business isn't necessarily a bad thing. So stay tuned to check it out. Peace. Like I said in the intro, guys, I got 3 reasons on why your business having to start over from scratch isn't a bad thing. But before I do that, I need you to do me a favor. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when we drop a new video or when we drop some new merch or something like that, so you can continue to grow with the 86 Visions brand. Now that that's out the way, let's get started. Reason number 1, a chance to grow. In 2015, my first official business was a failure. Since 86 Clothing Company, we offer services like graphic design, screen printing, and we had our own apparel line. The business failed because I was trying to live the dream and chase the dream at the same time. What do I mean by that? I mean, I wasn't prepared. A lot of things were over my head. I was trying to grow the brand and do all this other stuff on a slim budget, and I just didn't know anything, and I thought I could learn it on the fly. The idea to build my plan on the way down did not work for me. However, it taught me to calculate my moves, create strategies, and take calculated business risks going forward. I was no longer just jumping out of planes and just say, fuck it, I'm gonna just figure it out on the way. Hell no. Now I need to write a detailed plan, because that's what works for me. You know, like I always say, man, I didn't come from a family where I could just make mistakes and they got my back financially, or, you know, I had investors or something like that. Everything was on me, so I couldn't do it. It didn't work for me. However, when that business failed, it taught me so much. It pushed me in the right direction in my life. It pushed me to not only start to look at myself, but look at my business, where I wanted to go, what I wanted it to do, how I wanted it to grow, and what did I want out of my life. You know, that business pushed me in the direction of branding and marketing, where I'm at now, you know, and it's just kind of crazy that that's how my life planned out, because back then I had low confidence in my designs. I had low self-worth, low, you know, everything. I was just hustling. I didn't know that you can charge $1,000 for a branding package, up to $10,000 for a branding package. I see people charging $60,000 for a branding package. To me, I was charging $50, like $35 for a business card design. Spend 8 hours on the damn thing and then get $35. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm at the time, it was high quality to me, you know. Obviously over time I've gotten a lot better at my graphic design, but you know, obviously if you continue to do something, you'll get better at it. And back then I was just doing it because I loved it and because I could make money from it. I found out I could make some little change from it, and it was literal change. Like, I won't even start my computer for $35. Hell no. But you learn that on the journey. Reason number 2, introspection. So in 2016, when that business failed, I had to tuck my little tail in and go get me a job. Obviously, I told you guys I was crushed. I was hurt. My little dreams was hurt. I had been watching so many manifest videos, like you can manifest this in 30 days and blah, 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 blah. It's bullshit. And I have been putting so much work in, but I wasn't putting the right work in. I wasn't marketing myself or my brand the correct way. I was just kind of just putting ads out there on Craigslist, or, you know, little stuff like that, and I was underselling my services. $35 for a logo, $50 for a business card, or, you know, vice versa. But that's not enough to survive on, you know. And back then nobody was hiring because they saw that little year gap in my my resume, where I went from working a job to working for myself. A lot of people were scared of me. They were running off. So I had to go to a temp agency, and I had to take a minimum wage job. I was designing plates for a trophy company in Midwest City, man, and that job taught me a lot, and I met some cool people. But man, it was demoralizing for me, you know, to reach one of my highs to plummet all the way to my lows. Like, it was nuts. So during that time that I worked there, I think it was like 8 to 9 months I worked there, I looked at myself, man, and I did a lot of introspective work, man. I looked at what I needed to fix for myself and my brand. I looked at how I can grow it. And after I sold all my equipment, I stopped designing clothes. That was my main goal, was to have a $1 billion t-shirt company, right? But screen printing and graphic design was a side hustle for me at that point. So everything was funneling the money back into the screen print or to the apparel line. Well, anyway, I stopped doing the apparel line for 9 months, and I just studied digital marketing. I learned SEO, PPC, Facebook ads, Reddit ads, Google ads, any type of ads. Like I studied everything, even Instagram when it was separate from Facebook back then. I studied everything. And it was crazy because back then, people, like, once I closed the shop down, because I had done it for 3 years leading up to that. Once I shut the shop down, people were reaching out, laughing. They were snarking at me. They were just, trying to, are you still doing this? Like just throwing shots. Like, are you still doing your clothing brand? We ain't seen you in a while. You used to drop all the time. Now you just fell off, blah, blah, blah. They didn't know. One, I was licking my wounds in the dark. I was in the shadows licking my wounds. And number two, I was learning. I was growing because I realized that the way I was doing my clothing brand, I couldn't grow it that way. And I'll make a video on that in the future. I was only going off for word of mouth. I wasn't doing no real marketing behind it. I didn't know how to do no ads at that point when I was doing the brand. So I had to shut it down for 9 months. And I had to get me that little job. And I had to put all my energy into learning how to digital market. All of it. In between that time, I had a gaming YouTube channel. I made like 6 videos on it. But it was just to keep my creative juices flowing while I wasn't designing, because I'm a graphic designer to the core. I need to be designing something, like whether it be a flyer, business card, logo, whatever. I need to be doing something. I need to be sketching something out. I need to do something. But anyway, back to the story. I was in the shadows, licking my wounds and redesigning my life and redesigning my brand. And that's when we made the jump from Sense86 to OGS86.life. And I turned it from a t-shirt line to a lifestyle brand. And I started to portray the lifestyle. And that's when I met 2 influential people in my life. So that leads me to reason number 3, the people you meet on your journey. When I was ready to launch OGS86 and transition from a t-shirt line to a lifestyle brand, I met 2 influential people, Joe McCormick and my homie AG. Joe would model for us, and AG would be the photographer. These dudes would do this for free, man. And it was just amazing that they would just bless me like that, because I didn't have no money like that. This is before the jump in salary. I was still working that temp job, and that's where I met Joe, at the temp job. And I didn't have no money like that. And he would always just model for free and then give me shout outs on his Instagram. And AG would, take the pictures and help me edit them every month consistently for like 6 months to 8 months. We would meet up, rain, sleet, or snow, and it was plenty times we got rained on. They would do this photo shoot for free. And to me, that was just crazy, because they didn't know at that time, like, I was struggling mentally, spiritually, physically. I was still bouncing back from having to get that temp job and trying to rebuild my life and not making no fucking money. And they were just off the GP. They would just show up. I'm always thankful for that. I'm always thankful for the people I've met on my journey, the people that have helped me, kind of rebuild my life and rebuild my dreams. Because, like I said, in that 9 months, I studied all in marketing. And when it was time for me to bring my product to the market and show myself, because I don't care about showing the world. I need to prove myself. I need to prove to myself that I know what I'm doing, that I know what I'm talking about, that I can turn this into a $1 billion, $1 trillion company. I can put people in position to make some money with me. I can hire my family members. Like, that's my goal, my dream. So not only did I meet dope people, but they were super ambitious, and they were just super focused on what they wanted to do as well. Before I met them, and before I had that 9 months of studying marketing and branding, I never thought to do a photo shoot for my clothing brand. Like, I never thought to have models, to have a photographer, to have locations, to already have the samples in stock, to already just be prepared for when we do these things. That taught me so much. Like, it taught me, 1, how to run a clothing brand, 2, how to be, on time, how to be organized, how to manage people, how to move them here, how to just run a brand in general, honestly. Reading those branding and marketing books, and the main book I'm gonna recommend you guys, I already did in a previous video, was How to Make Things Go Viral, Contagious by Jonah Berger. That book changed my whole way of thinking. This journey with those 2 people and quitting my job, or not quitting my job, losing my screen print business, hitting rock bottom at that temp agency, meeting these two people, helping me learn how to brand and market and just kind of go to college on my own brand and learn new things. It pushed me into branding and marketing. It pushed me into learning how to build brands. And that's where I ended up today. I'm a full-time freelance graphic designer that specializes in branding and marketing. And I use everything I learned from my past experiences with OGS 86 in today's world, where I help people build their brands and I help people bring their visions to life. And I truly enjoy it. I truly feel like I'm at home and I'm at my purpose. And it's just amazing that sometimes you meet people and, like I said in the past, like they just kind of just give you a nudge in the right direction. It always looked bleak. It always looks bleak at that time. It always feels like, man, this is the worst thing that has ever happened to me. Like, I hate it here. But you gotta understand that it's a reason why you're there. It's a reason why you had to start over. It's a reason why you lost everything. It's a reason for everything. And whether it be a positive reason or a negative one or just indifferent, it's here to push you towards your dreams, your ultimate vision, the vision that you had when you first started. You may lose course, you may veer off to the left or the right, or stop, have to change your tire, get an oil change, gas up, whatever the case. You're gonna always get pushed right back on your journey. And these two people, this journey that I've had, they pushed me right back on track. Even when I didn't always see it, you know, they helped me create some dope stuff. And I'm gonna be having these pictures on the screen, but man, they really did. So shout out to Joe, shout out to AG. I'm gonna have their links in the description. Joe is an amazing tattoo artist here in Oklahoma City, one of the best in the world. AG creates some of the dopest artwork from his phone. Like, he creates this shit from his phone. So I'm gonna have both of their links in there. You can, you know, support both of them. I would truly appreciate it. If you fuck with me, go fuck with them, because they real good people. That's the end of the video. If you got something from it, I truly appreciate you stopping by and checking out the brand. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, tag an entrepreneur in the comment section. Do it all, man. And I will see you guys on Tuesday with a new video. Have a great weekend. Peace.